It's being hailed as historic as a delegation from the Assembly of First Nations met privately with Pope Benedict XVI at the Vatican this past Wednesday. During a private meeting behind closed doors, the Pope, who spoke only in Italian, acknowledged the suffering of those who are still living with the consequences of their experience at residential schools. The Roman Catholic Church, who administered 3/4 of residential schools across Canada, has yet to apologize for the abuse suffered by many of the 90,000 former students still alive. Assembly of First Nations leader Phil Fontaine is part of the delegation, which also includes elders and survivors.
Well, first of all, I think it's important to note here that we came here at the invitation of His Holiness, and that's significant in itself. We never thought for a moment that we would be here to be received by the Holy Father to talk about an experience that has caused so much pain and suffering with so many. And that in itself is a very significant statement on the part of the Catholic Church. And then to proceed to a private audience where we heard the Holy Father talk about his own personal anguish over this issue, the fact that so many innocent children were abused sexually and in other ways, and that this was simply intolerable, unacceptable, and that he had such a profound regret for what had been done to so many children. And we came here hoping that we'd hear something as significant as that, and I'm comforted by what I heard from the Holy Father.
There were about 130 residential schools across Canada, with some in almost every province. AFN Chief Fontaine says that although it did not amount to an official apology, he hoped the expression of regret would close the book on the issue of apologies for residential school survivors. For Mohawk TV News, I'm Regan Jacob Stock.